Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and happy Foundation Friday. We are actually going to talk about a foundation that I have been wearing pretty darn consistently since I bought it, I think 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So if you want to know more about that, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, you guys, so you know I'm a huge Hourglass fan, and this is one of the products I've never tried from them, but you guys recommended me to try it and review it, so here I am today. It is the Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint, broad spectrum SPF 15. So this is basically a tinted moisturizer. And we all know that Hourglass is cruelty-free, and I think by 2020 the whole line will be vegan, which is super exciting. What they say is the coverage is medium. It's for normal to dry skin. That's one thing I like about Hourglass, at least with their skin products, is it really gives you, it doesn't say like all skin types, and I'll talk to you about my opinion on that. But it says normal to dry, radiant is the finish, and basically this has a lot of skincare benefits. As the name suggests, it has hyaluronic acid in it. A foundation that smooths the look of fine lines, wrinkles, blah, 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 blah. They say it's anti-aging. We'll see. It has their hyaluronic complex. It's a proprietary hyaluronic complex to them. And it has a pearlescent pigments in it, infused with the complexion for a luminous glow. And it says medium to full coverage. And again, we'll talk about this in a second. And it is paraben-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free, and all of that goodness. Okay. The price is $56. I bought it on my most recent trip to Sephora. All right, so this is the deal with this tinted moisturizer. To me, I disagree with them. I think everybody from dehydrated to combination could actually use this because yes, it says has a radiant finish to it, and you'll see it as I put it on, but it's not like overly luminous. Right now, all I have on is my skincare, which is my Snail Mucin Essence from Cosrx. I have my Stem Factor and Catalyst AC11 on from Osmosis, very lightweight moisturizer from Amore, and then my Pharmacy's sunscreen. That's what I have on right now. I have worn this foundation with a no primer. I have worn it with an illuminizing primer, and I have worn it with like a mattifying primer. I just wanted to see how it would play. It played very well with all of them. This is probably how I would pair it. So this is just an illuminizing primer. This one is just a Charlotte Tilbury one. But this is probably what I would wear underneath it for the winter. Or if you are super dehydrated and want just a little bit of extra glow, I'll show you how I do it. So I'm just taking a little bit of the Wonder Glow. You've seen me do this before, but this is a great way to target some glow without giving you a ton of glow through the center of the face, which is where the majority of us will go ahead and produce our own oil. So this is what I like to do. Just like that. So the center of the face is left bare, and then go in with this. I give it a nice shake. And the one thing though, they say it's a medium to full coverage. I don't know about that. If you guys have tried this, let me know. I never found, and it could be just me, my personal taste. Here is how much I use right now. I never found that I wanted to pile this on. It makes the skin look so beautiful, and to me, in my opinion, less is more with this product. And I do take it under my eyes. I don't take every foundation under my eyes, but this one I do. And some other ones I do as well. But for me, when I started to apply too much, it just didn't look like skin anymore. And it just defeated the purpose, in my opinion. Like, why call it a skin tint if it was meant to be, you know, like this full coverage? Then that would just be a normal foundation. But look how pretty it is, okay? I mean, it's just gorgeous. So I have literally been wearing this every day that I don't wear a full coverage foundation for like a video and such. So this is my go-to foundation that I have been wearing pretty incessantly over the past several weeks. It just really blends in nice to the skin. I find that the best way to apply this is with your hands. I have used a sponge and I have used a brush, and for me, hands with this type of product is just warms it up a little bit better. And it just goes into the skin. I can see it's almost like a cream, and so you can really maneuver it. The only kind of words of caution I will give you about this is do not wait too long after your sunscreen or moisturizer to put this on. It does need a little bit of slip to move around, so FYI. But this is as far as I really have enjoyed it being built up to. So I'm not quite sure if I can support the claim, or back up, I guess, for my liking. The claim of it being medium to full coverage. Again, let me know from you guys if that is something that you have worked this foundation up to. But here we are. Pretty, right? Like, do you see, like, once you start adding too much, it starts to kind of coagulate. So in my opinion, this is meant to be like a tinted moisturizer. This is not meant to be a full coverage foundation. Now I know that they have had this product a long time, and they've had this product before they had any of their other foundations. So they might have just not have changed the verbiage yet. But there we are. Okay, and I actually didn't even use all of it. I'm wasting now, which is a bummer. Now, the other thing I will caution you with this is go ahead and apply it first, and then do like your brows and, you know, your eye makeup and that type of stuff. And then go back and see if you need to set it, because some days I'll set it and other days I won't. It just depends on how the skin is reacting underneath it, what kind of skincare you put on underneath it, you know, that kind of thing. They do make a matte foundation, a matte version of this. They call it a liquid powder. And I will say, for my combination oily girls, it is a beautiful, beautiful product. It comes in a silver package. All right, so what I'm gonna do is exactly as I told you. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, my eye makeup, and then a little bit of concealer, and then I'll come back and I will tell you if I've set it and all of that good stuff. But this might just be a tinted moisturizer for all. I'll be right back. All right, so just my eyes and stuff are on. I have no powder on, but this is what it looks like. So you can see a little bit of my imperfections. I say this would be a high coverage, light to medium coverage. That's what I would say it is. And I find that's when it looks best for my skin and my liking, to be honest with you. You can tell the skin has a beautiful natural luminosity to it. It's not overly luminescent in my opinion. I will show you how, because today it does feel like it needs to be set. I have not set it before, so today is a different day. I love to set this with either the Hourglass powder, the Mineral Veil powder, or I love to set it with the Well People bio-based baked foundation on a big old brush. That's what I like to use. So that's what I'm going to do. But I just wanted to show you guys, what the skin looks like before I powdered it. That's why I think that this tinted moisturizer would be good for most skin types. Oily, I think you might be able to get a sample of this, maybe use a mattifying primer in the center of the skin, and then just get that beautiful dewy radiance throughout the rest of the skin. I don't know, let me know if you guys are oily and you've tried this, because I know there are a lot of my oily girls out there that still love to look a little bit more glowy as well, not so matte. But I'm gonna take my pressed powder foundation. It has hardly any coverage to it at all, but just enough. All right, going in. Big old fluffy brush. I'm gonna put most of the powder in the center of the face, and then I will use whatever's left on my brush on the perimeter. I just did my eyes with the new, oh, I have mascara up on my eyeball. That's fun. With the new Urban Decay palette that just came out. Comment below and let me know if you guys want me to do a look with that palette. It has really kind of cool, interesting colors. All right, so here is the skin. So you can see it all set and ready to rock and roll. So let's go into natural light and see what it looks like. All right, loves, so here we are in natural light. I'll come up real close so you can see everything. It's pretty, isn't it? I know. It's such a great tinted moisturizer. Okay, so a couple things I forgot to tell you is I am in warm ivory, and get a sample, because I got a sample of 2 of them to see which one looked better on me, to pick the right color. And then I wanted to tell you that it also feels extremely lightweight. It has no scent to my nose at all, so if you're interested in that. And it just feels really good on the skin. I feel like it perfects it so nicely. Sorry, I'm trying to get you some better light so you can see everything here. So yeah, and again, you know, this foundation does not claim to be long wearing, all right? So this is not like, this is the longest wearing tinted moisturizer ever. So I will tell you that I've probably gotten about 5 to 6 hours of wear, which is pretty standard for me in tinted moisturizers and really frankly foundations. So you can get a good wear out of it. We're gonna check in a couple times today, but just so you know, it's going to be one that you probably will have to touch up a little bit during the day because it's a tinted moisturizer. It's not, you know, meant to be this, you know, event-proof type of situation. You, of course, could use a setting spray over it, which would make it last a little bit longer. But for me, it lasts just the perfect amount of time. So I'll see you all in a few hours. Bye. Hi loves, it is me, I'm back, and it is 3 hours later. So this is a total of 3 hours of wear. You can see that I'm getting a nice glow. It's very hot today, and I'm doing a lot around the house today. But doesn't it look pretty? It looks just like skin. And this is where we're at. So it really hasn't changed. I kind of have a little bit of a runny nose, so I've been blowing my nose. But for that, I mean, it just looks really good. So I'm happy with the wear time so far. I'll check in with you all in a few hours. Hi loves. Okay, it is a little bit later than I wanted this review to go. I'm actually catching some sunset light, which we call magic hour. And this is what the foundation looks like. Oh, you look at my fountain. You guys can't really see it, but this is what the foundation looks like. We are at hour 8 actually. So this is 8 hours of wear. You know, it looks pretty glowy, right? I mean, I literally have been doing so much today, but overall, it looks really good. It's starting to break up around here, right? And that's okay. It's a tinted moisturizer. So let me know if you guys have tried this foundation. I really love it. I enjoy it. I'm glad that I have it, you know, in my arsenal of goodies. Again, this in my opinion would be great for anybody dehydrated to even combination. Just make sure you prep your skin really well, and yeah, and it actually might be the perfect winter tinted moisturizer because it is just really nice and hydrating, and is kind of perfect for that kind of weather. So I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love from me to you. Bye loves.